And then they became, as they moved backwards out, they recognized the source as light, the expression of that being love. And so then they came back.
So I was just watching one of my current teacher's products, and it's about happiness. And the one video I just clicked on is about energy. And energy is something that most traumatic brain injury survivors struggle with. And it was really the reason why I started to practice yoga. I was drawn to yoga because I didn't have enough energy to learn karate and go to the gym every day. So yoga was a perfect balance between the two where I could still work on my body. And I also take supplements. I'm growing lion's mane mushroom right now, right? I take natural supplements. I also use cannabis and other things like that. But the lion's mane mushrooms and most of the supplements that I take, like glycine and all other things like that, they are for my energy levels. Because when you have brain injury, the brain gets changed, and the brain has less capacity to use the energy that you give it. So your brain is just spending more time on anxiety and being depressed, and it spends more time on distractions and things that don't serve than it does on actually doing the work and helping you to live your life. So taking things like ashwagandha and lion's mane can be good for you, but I just watched a video last night about lion's mane mushroom and how you shouldn't take it every day, because lion's mane mushroom develops new brain cells, it helps grow new brain cells, and it helps to repair damaged cells, and it helps to protect. It's neuroprotective, neurogenerative, all these beautiful things for the brain. So I take lion's mane mushroom for my brain. But because it is neurogenerative and it helps to create new brain cells and protect the ones that are already existing, it does give you more energy. But if you take lion's mane mushroom every day, you're going to find yourself more fatigued. And the reason this is true is because when you take lion's mane mushroom, it's activating parts of your brain that aren't normally activated. It's right, there's fireworks and electricity pulsing through your brain more so than ever, and that's what gives you the energy. But if your brain is always stressed out, it's always regenerating, and it's always in a hyper state, you're going to be fatigued. So what was suggested to me in the video I watched last night was that you take lion's mane mushroom one day on, one day off, one day on, one day off, or you take lion's mane mushroom for 2 days, don't take it for a day, take it for 2 days. And cannabis is the same. Even though it's great, it makes you feel great, it's a good painkiller, there are also negative effects to it. Everything that gives you a positive effect, and everything that's good for you has a double-edged side to it. Everything that's good can also be bad, and everything that's bad can also be good for you, right? The world is a dual place. Even though yoga and other practices preach non-duality, the world is a very dual place. That's why there's so much chaos. So even though lion's mane mushroom can help give you energy, if you take it every day, and I started to notice this, but if you take it every day, you'll start to notice you feel tired. So stop taking it. And ashwagandha too. Other Ayurvedic supplements or other more natural supplements, right? Everybody's going crazy about natural supplements, and I've been posting a lot of mushrooms. And if you also microdose with if you microdose with psilocybin or with magic mushrooms, right? Even if you only take like a half a gram or less than that a day, you can't take it every day because you're gonna end up being tired. So I thought, since I was sharing a lot of mushrooms, I would share that with you as well, how to safely take mushrooms. Because anything that, even I say I practice yoga every day, but there's some days where I don't practice yoga. I just do mantra or I just meditate, right? You have to give the body some days to recover. It's just like growing muscle. If you do bicep curls every day, your muscle's not going to get as big as if you did bicep curls one day, gave yourself a day to rest, then did bicep curls. You have to give the muscle and the brain time to regenerate and time to grow and recover. Because if you're constantly stressing it out, you're always going to be tired. You're going to be, it's going to work against you. What you're doing for your health is going to be counterintuitive, right? And yoga's not about being counterintuitive. Yoga is about finding the best path for you, finding the least resistance. It's about only behaving in ways that serve you and only doing things that serve you. Doesn't mean you're perfect. But it means you think about these things and you say, hey, are these mushrooms that I'm taking actually helping me? Maybe they're not. Maybe I should give myself a break. Because the body needs time to recover and regenerate when we're taking supplements and these things too. I'm not talking about like magnesium or iron supplements, right? But supplements that actually do things that do more than that. They don't, because lion's mane mushroom doesn't just help sustain the body, it helps the body grow and the brain. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching my content. And if this interests you, just send me a message anytime. I hope you have a good day.